Can you sweat out a hangover?
We've created a facility to test the world's greatest hangover cures, and we're testing them all. I'm Dr. Keller Wortham, Doctor of Internal Medicine.
I'm Frank Kranz. I'm not a doctor, but I've been hungover a lot. Welcome to the GQ Hangover Lab. What's your name, man?
Kevin.
Kevin. Fran. How are you feeling?
Pretty drunk.
People can feel both drunk and hungover at the same time.
I wake up drunk a lot.
Well, I want to know a little bit about how you got here.
We got some documentation. That's
some tequila there.
That's tequila.
Yeah.
Is that your drink of choice?
No, I just had a lot of it.
You know, when we talk about congeners, which are all of the other chemicals in the alcohol that make your hangover worse or better, I'd say tequila's kind of in the middle. You know, it's not as bad as the whiskeys, but it's not as good as the vodka, so it kind of goes with the color. Anything bothering you at this moment?
A little bit of a headache.
Well, Kevin, you came in, we ran some basic blood tests, urine tests. The urine showed that it was very dilute, you're dehydrating yourself actively. We did the vitals, you blew a 0.12 on the blood alcohol, on the breathalyzer, so you were effectively quite drunk. We brought you to the motor skills test, which in this case is mini golf. Poor motor coordination, bad depth perception.
Wobbly. I think we just need to get you more sober.
That sounds good.
Kevin is drunk.
Kevin's really drunk.
He's got the slurred speech, he's got the impaired balance, he's got, you know, the loss of focus. It's all there.
Right, yeah.
He's got the headache, you know, he mentioned his stomach felt a little bit weird.
True, right. Can you sweat out alcohol? I mean, people say, you know, you run it off, you know, I'm going to work it off.
Just to clarify, you actually don't sweat out the alcohol, you know, it doesn't come out of your pores. What we are testing at the root of this is if you exercise to speed up your metabolism, can you break down alcohol or the stuff that gives you a hangover faster so that you can, you know, get it out of your body and feel better? My reservation is that, look, he's still drunk. He can hurt himself. You know, he's already dehydrated and has a lot of electrolyte loss.
Yeah, you're kind of a buzzkill right now, you know? I think this could be pretty exciting television. Here is our cure. We're gonna have you get on it and ride. We got this cool uniform. You get to keep this. I'm not a total sadist. I got a vomit bucket. We're gonna have you ride for 30 minutes. I can see the alcohol coming out. Sorry, I know that's not possible.
Is that enough, man? I'm gonna be dying here.
Let's bring you back over there. We'll check your vitals and assess how this went.
Have a seat.
It's about 110 over 70. 0.10.
We beat science.
The question is, can you golf?
Back to the mini golf green.
Kevin, we're basically, you know, testing
okay.
your focus, your depth perception, your motor skills.
I'm a little disappointed in you, Kevin. One shot away from basically revolutionizing science.
Should we sit down and debrief? I feel like I need to debrief.
Yeah, I need to sit down.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Yeah.
Well, I feel fairly drunk still.
You are fairly drunk still. The problem is that sweating when you're already dehydrated from alcohol and still drunk puts you at risk for becoming, you know, more dehydrated and losing electrolytes. So I think that would be my big caution here as looking at this as a hangover cure. How do you feel about this?
I feel pretty drunk still.
The other thing that I want to mention is that exercise does release endorphins. Norepinephrine and the other neurotransmitters that get released can increase your focus and can make you feel better.
I thought we were pioneers, man. I thought we were going to do something. And,
I thought I'd get drunk, so.
well, there was no pioneering there.
If you're drunk, sweating out the alcohol, I'm going to have to give it kind of a C because depending on how drunk you are, it could be dangerous. But for a hangover, trying to sweat out those other toxins that have built up, I'm going to give it a B+.
Yeah.
You stay hydrated, you replace your electrolytes, exercise is great for you, it'll make you feel better.
I agree. I agree. The exercise is a great cure for the hangover. I rely on it. I'm going to give it a B+. For drunk, I got to give it a D. I was very disappointed, and I also think it's dangerous. There's my cheesy alliteration there.
In a rare moment of sanity. I'm Dr. Keller Wortham.
I'm Fran Kranz.
Thanks for visiting the GQ Hangover Lab.
For more cures and hangover tips, subscribe to the channel.
Or like us.